616. I don't remember who that was. Maybe Pat Terrell. But in 11 minutes, it's going to be on 27. And I remember George Streeter. What's up, brother? You know what? We weren't, you know, as tight as like I was with Brandy Wells and some of the other brothers. But you were a badass motherfucker, man. As this punk doesn't let me in when my fucking turn signal's on. You know, I mean, gotta get in. And everybody's acting like it's their motherfucking space. You know, it's only gonna get worse, man. Seriously, because the Catholic Church promulgated this fucking book that basically turned women's uteruses into baby factories all over the fucking planet. You know what? Oh my God. Put it like this. Funny joke. When tour buses go to see lions, female lions think, oh, here come the pussies, you know, that let their fucking men actually run them. Oh my God. You know what? That's why they don't have anything but the top males, you know, locked up in the zoo. One of them, maybe, right? Because usually they don't get fucking along. You know, if there was like 3 of them, the other 2 might fucking turn gay and shit because they weren't getting any pussy, you know? And if you overbred them and there was way too many lions, okay, for a given space, nature says that it would start turning a lot of them gay, okay, to stave off overpopulation. I've seen it in mice. So if it can happen in mice, you know, wow, it can happen in men too. You know, they're born like that. And I don't give a fuck about that. That's not my problem. You know, and if you got a problem with that shit, you know what? You're probably the kind of person that I couldn't fucking leave my kids with, okay? Even though it's not like they're small anymore, you know? My oldest is just about 6'1", and you know what? He's not on the football team yet, but I guess that he's a freshman, and he can easily lay hands on every one of them. And you know what? His mama hasn't even let him spend enough time with his dad, so, you know, I could teach him, you know, so I could teach him hands. Yeah, that's going to be the shit. When my boys, you know, feel comfortable enough where they can actually walk away from a fight knowing that they'll fucking destroy somebody, right? If I had that ability, there wouldn't be as many cool stories in the Encinitas, San Diego area, alright? Yeah, everybody that I ever fought got knocked out, and I was in so many fucking fights that you couldn't even count them, okay? It wasn't like it was a once in a while thing. I had people coming out of the woodwork trying to fuck with me, you know, not knowing, and then getting knocked the fuck out, right? Because basically they had it coming. Because put it like this. As Jeannie said, I look 33, Placer County. Wow. Yeah, about as good or maybe not as quite as when I got arrested. You guys kept me in that restraining chair for 22 hours, I believe. And if 4 hours is the max, I'm thinking that that's a fucking lawsuit right there in and of itself, you know? I wasn't even thinking about that, but Jeannie pointed that out. And you know what? Cool, she's in a different county. You can't fuck with her. Wow. It is what it is. Anyways, when I'm driving, sometimes I lose my train of thought. But know this, humans were turned into a destructive force on this planet because the people that fucking wrote the rules and own the companies, they want it that way. And what we do is we fucking destroy it with everything that we do, because every engine basically kills water in some way. Internal combustion directly, electric engines, the electricity generated, you know what? They're crunching water to get that too, not as much as internal combustion, but it's on par with it. And you know, that's why a shocking amount of what you think of as water is gone. If they actually took out as much soap from the oceans as I take out from my fucking blender when I make it pure, there's so much new beachfront property. It is absolutely staggering, astonishing. It would panic people, okay? But you know what? I mean, we're actually living on the water as it is now, even though a lot of people are getting sick and dying, yada yada, whatever, a lot of chemicals. But when the ice comes in from the poles, you know, that's going to be a whole nother issue, okay, with flooding and people dying. So what we can do is blend out all the fucking shitty stuff, make room for the new stuff that's coming in, and save a lot of lives. And then what we're going to have to do is stop reproducing like we're mice. You know what? It's ridiculous. You know, 300 million out of 13 colonies in 200 years, okay? That's a lot, you know, and we're not changing the pace that got us there. It's actually increasing, all right? There is no more natural selection. They're trying to keep people fucking alive to the very last minute. I mean, you know what? If I'm not ambulatory anymore, and I'm fucking sick, and I'm old, what the fuck use is there really to hang on? And, you know, when that time comes, I'll be the first one to, you know, I'm thinking in my 70s, hopefully. I'll be in perfect health, but you know what? More needs to be done. And then, take a public jump, you know what I'm saying? That's, 28 years down the road, okay? I'll probably put it like this: if things go my way, meaning your way too. Seriously, Jean said that she thought that I was 33, all right? And that's from stevia and a sedentary lifestyle. Weed's thrown in. Weed has actually cured cancer, okay? Weed in and of itself. No reason, there's no wonder that the rich have kept it back, because they make too much money off sickness. Yeah, so too bad I'm not good enough to actually light this in transit, or not light this, but roll one in transit, okay? It's fucking, some guys are, and I bet you some have killed themselves, you know, not paying attention. And you know what, start paying attention to this. Placer County, I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't knowingly breaking any law during that night, okay? It's a fishing night. You can bite it. Fucking Target, I think, or something like that, right? And you know, didn't know that you can't carry it in your pocket. If I did, when the police was behind me, I would have taken it out, put it on the fucking on the seat beside me. So, you know, wow, that's saying something. I knowingly didn't take it out, and I've already done my little stint in jail, and it was cool. You know, Sacramento County sheriffs actually kind of did what you guys did, alright? Sent me to a level 4 prison yard. You know, when they come back from court, I bet you guys have one too. You know, and if you do, that will be a good thing to bring up. You know, how come, you know, Sacramento sent us to jail, but, you know, while the convicts are, why didn't Placer County do that, you know, instead of sending to Folsom Prison? Or was it perhaps because once that gassing charge evaporated in Miami, there was no more case. There was no more precedent, okay? Why did you let him out of fucking court, Sergeant McKenzie, if he actually spit on you? Yeah, so that's a big one right there. That's millions of dollars right there. And that's not really what my focus is. My focus is getting Stevia famous ASAP. And I'll tell you what, how many junior colleges are there in Placer County? I don't know. Is there a college? Okay, somebody in a science department. Because if they actually blended stevia in water and saw the same result as many other people like Dr. Jurgensen have, that water turns into a natural gas. It's a hydrogen gas. It's called H2O. When they see that and they validate that, whatever lawsuit I had against Placer County, bye.